Okay, everyone, I'm making another video. This one is about how to actually format your works cited once you've typed up all of your completed sources. Hopefully you type them up successfully. You type them like they're supposed to be. Don't leave out any periods or commas or anything like that. Like, make sure that you've done all that like you're supposed to. This is one of those things where you could cost yourself a point, or cost yourself some points, I should say, just simply by missing a comma here or a period there or whatever. So you got to make sure when you're typing these that you're doing them the right way. Okay. And so once you've done that and you've made sure that your citations are as they're supposed to be, then we need to make sure that we've got this formatted right. So you can either do this, watch this video and do this first, do the formatting first, I should say, or you can go back and correct your formatting if it's not right and you've already typed them up. So let's talk about what to do. First of all, let's go ahead and select everything. And so again, sometimes, or most of the time, Google defaults to Arial 11 point font. We need to change it to Times New Roman 12 point font, just like our paper. Okay, so now that's good. We also need to do just like our paper and double space. So we come over here, just like from the paper formatting video, we select this drop panel over right here with the three lines and the up and down arrow. We change it to double spaced, and now we're looking a little bit better. Now the next thing that we need to do, we need to hit enter once, move everything down, come over here and center our cursor, and we're going to type works cited, just like that. Now notice, this isn't bolded, it's not highlighted, it's not a different color, it's not enormous letters or anything, it just says works cited. Notice also that it says works with an S, because we have multiple works being cited, and cited spelled just like this. Okay, so it's not cited like you saw it, it's not cited like a website, it's cited as in a citation with a C. So make sure that you have spelled that right. Now, we're not quite done yet, we're getting a lot closer though. The next thing that we need to do is make sure that we have everything in alphabetical order. Well, I typed this up. I did not put it in alphabetical order. Okay, so the H would come before the P. So we've got this H right here and the P right here between those citations. But then we have this guy up here, Mark Swilling, the S. That's got to come last. So I'm just going to simply select all of that, cut it. I'm going to put my cursor down here underneath the one for Brad Plumer, and I'm going to paste this in. And now I've got everything in alphabetical order: H, P, and then S. All right, so I'm getting a little bit closer. I have one final step, and this is one of the things that just ends up being kind of a headache, but we need to add in our hanging indent. So hopefully this will go smoothly for you. I'm going to show you the best way to do it. Now, if you look right here, you can see where my mouse is kind of like circling. I don't know if your screen is showing this top ruler here. If it's not, you can just click up here, View, and click Show Ruler. So once you have that showing, you should be able to see these little, you have like a triangle with a rectangle on top. Now, sometimes this takes a couple of tries, especially if you're using a touchpad like most of you would be using on your Chromebooks to navigate your mouse. But what you want to do is you want to click this little triangle only, and then you're going to move the triangle over. Now you see mine's already being a little bit of a pain. It's taking the rectangle with it. So we'll actually just do that, and we'll do it this way. So if you can't get the triangle the first try, just drag the whole thing with the rectangle on top over to the 1/2 inch mark. This is the 1/2 inch mark. Now see, it's already being a little bit of a pain for me. Let me start over. I'm going to select this whole thing, And that was the step I missed there. I'm going to slide this over to the 1/2 inch mark. Okay. How do I know it's the 1/2 inch mark? Well, these right here are inches. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here in the middle is the 1/2 inch mark. Now, I'm going to now try to fix this. This time you're going to try to click this top little rectangle, and it may be really hard to see. Just look closely. If you need help with this, I can help you. But if you drag this back over, it's cooperating now, back to the 0 mark, so where that gray and the white meet, and release. Now look, I've got my in-text citations perfectly formatted. Okay, I've got my hanging indent. You see, that's what I was just trying to accomplish. You see where my mouse is going. All right. And so we want to make sure that we have that correctly set up in that way. So anyway, we've now taken care of the formatting of our works cited. And so you're just going to submit it like this. If your works cited does not look this way, you've got to go back and make it look this way. Okay, this is not optional. You'll lose points if your formatting isn't right, or you will lose points if you have typed something incorrectly, or you've left out a part of it, or you haven't capitalized like you're supposed to. Whatever the case may be, everything is important. Notice here also that the way I've typed it up is just like if you were typing a sentence, okay? Sometimes students, for whatever reason, they run everything together almost like it's one gigantic word. Just like if you were typing a sentence, notice that I've put spaces in between like the period and the next letter. Make sure that you do that so that everything looks like it's supposed to. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.